May 2, 1945. Soviet soldiers descended into darkness beneath Berlin's ruins. What they found would remain secret for decades. This is the Führerbunker, Hitler's final headquarters, the tomb where the Third Reich died. Today, we reveal what they discovered in those hidden rooms. The bunker wasn't one structure, but two. The upper Führerbunker, built in 1936, housed staff and servants. Below it, the Führerbunker proper, 9 meters underground. Concrete walls over 3 meters thick. 30 rooms total, built to survive the apocalypse. It became Hitler's prison and his grave. 55 steps down through narrow concrete stairs. The smell of decay, steel doors, SS guards. At the bottom, a bizarre world. While Berlin starved, the bunker elite drank vintage wine from a fully stocked cellar. The deeper you went, the more important the person. And at the deepest point lived Hitler himself. The conference room, where Hitler commanded armies that no longer existed. Maps covered walls showing territories already lost. He moved imaginary divisions, ordered phantom reinforcements. His hands trembled. His eyes were unfocused. Generals stood silent, knowing the truth. Reality and delusion became indistinguishable in this room. Hitler's suite, 3 tiny rooms totaling 200 square feet, a simple bed, one portrait of Frederick the Great, whom Hitler idolized. Here, on April 29, 1945, he married Eva Braun. The ceremony lasted 10 minutes. Artillery shook the walls. She became Eva Hitler for 40 hours before death. Eva Braun's room held makeup, perfume, photographs of happier times. She'd been ordered to flee Berlin. She refused. I can't imagine life without him. Investigators found a letter. By the time you read this, I'll be gone. And a cyanide capsule in a brass case. She chose to die at 33. The bunker's darkest secret. 6 Goebbels children lived here, ages 4 to 12. On May 1st, their mother gave them morphine, then cyanide. All 6 murdered by their own parents, rather than live in a defeated Germany. Soviet soldiers who found the bodies wept. Even hardened veterans couldn't process this horror. April 30th, 3:30 p.m. Hitler and Eva entered his study. A gunshot. When aides entered, both were dead on the sofa. Eva from cyanide. Hitler from a gunshot to the head and poison. Their bodies were carried to the garden above, doused in gasoline, and burned. The man who killed millions ended as ash. The Soviets found charred remains in the garden. But Stalin ordered the truth hidden. He claimed Hitler escaped, spreading confusion for years. The bunker was sealed, then partially destroyed. Bodies were moved multiple times, finally buried under a parking lot in East Germany. The location remained classified until 1990. Today, the bunker is gone, demolished, sealed with concrete. A parking lot sits above it. No monument, no marker. Germany chose to erase rather than memorialize. But the rooms existed. The horrors happened. And the lesson remains, evil doesn't need grand palaces. Sometimes it thrives in underground rooms, where paranoia becomes policy and delusion becomes death.